Hello, I'm Laura Beth, DelusionDispeller, and I'm going to talk to you today about something kind of different, maybe a bit more extreme than what we're used to hearing from me. You've heard me talk about narcissists and borderlines and avoidance and people with bipolar disorder and many different types of disorders over the years. Today I'm going to take a little bit of a detour, I guess you could say, and I'm going to go down the lane of psychopathology. I thought it was an interesting topic. I was looking for something to talk about, and I came across my old notes from college, so I thought I'd get those out and do a little bit of a talk on psychopathology. So, what we're talking about today is emotional dysfunction. Um, I'm going to talk about some of the traits of emotional dysfunction. I'm not going to necessarily offer any solutions to it because I'm not really here to do that. I'm just giving some information, informing you. And if you have these problems, seek a therapist, obviously. I'm a life coach and I really don't deal with the in depth functioning of psychopaths. I have really never been able to help any psychopaths because there's some people that either they can't be helped or they just need extra special type of care that I don't offer. So I'm just going to give you the signs or the traits of emotional dysfunction or a person that has them. First of all, moodiness. Moodiness, if your moods go up and down and all around, one minute you're happy, the next minute you're yelling at people, then you're sad and depressed, etc. I mean, obviously, this can be bipolar disorder, it can be depressive disorder to an extent, but we're talking about somebody to where this is like the norm every single day, all day long. They can like you one minute and hate you the next minute, be happy about something and then be miserable about it. So this is an emotional dysfunction called moodiness, and it not only causes discomfort in the person that has the moody problem, it is very discomforting. In fact, more so if it's a psychopath, because they really don't care about how they feel or how it affects others, but it causes emotional disruption in other people around them, where they just never know which end is up, what they're going to get from the person. Another thing is irritability, short tempers, um, to the point where it causes people to be on edge. There's just this atmosphere in the room that you know so and so is not doing good that day. Um, and with a psychopath, it's hard to tell because psychopaths are not even aware of their own emotions. Honestly, they're not. They're aware of a desire to lash out and hurt people, and it brings them satisfaction to do so. Um, Unpredictability, so that other people are unprepared, like once again, with what to expect. That's another part of this. Anger and isolating, so that other people fear you. Psychopaths are the ones that will get you in a room alone and say some really weird, creepy stuff that makes you very, very uncomfortable, or will lash out at you just off the cuff for something that's not a big deal. They're very jealous of other people. I think a psychopath is jealous because they know that they're most likely never going to be well balanced. They're always going to have this drive in them to hurt other people, and that there's nothing they can do about it. Um, in some cases, there's nothing they can do because their brain is wired that way, and they literally probably would have to have a lobotomy to change their brain chemistry or to have some kind of a. I don't know that medicines even effectively treat psychopaths. The best thing with a psychopath is to stay out of their path, stay out of their way. Um, they can be very pouty when they don't get their way. They feel very entitled, um, to the point of adoration. They think everybody should think they're the best thing since sliced bread. Um, a common saying regarding a psychopath is enough about me. I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think of me. Seriously, they're all about themselves. They're constantly talking or plotting or planning and scheming. they have a fear of facing their issues. They will change subjects, they will walk away, they will lash out, anything. This is very similar to a narcissist, but narcissists are not the extreme that psychopaths are. Narcissists can be helped if they can be brought to a place where they realize they are the problem. Psychopaths, a lot more difficult, if at all able to help them, because you're talking a brain disorder versus a way of functioning that's been learned and honed to perfection. There is a fine line between narcissism and psychopathy. I don't know how you pronounce that word. Um, they are very defiant people, very defiant. They disobey the law. They disobey rules. They feel things should not apply to them. Yes, narcissists are similar, but again, a psychopath absolutely will break the law and not care. A narcissist, if you call them on it, they care because they've been found out, but they also care because it makes them look bad and they're all about their image. So that would bring a narcissist down to be found out that they disobeyed something. The psychopath tends to stay emotionally dysfunctional, and they will lie, they will scheme, they will plot, they will do anything they can to get out of being blamed. Not because being blamed affects them in any way, but being blamed means that they can't get away with their next plot or their next plan against the person. And they're all about, like I said, plotting, planning, scheming. They're just very evil people for the most part. Maybe the entire part. Yeah, I don't know how much good is really in a true psychopath. They're just evil. And if you don't believe me, go online and look up like psychopathic sex offenders and the way they talk about the acts that they perpetrated on innocent children, and how they just sit there and talk about it like it's nothing. It's just a story. Oh yeah, so I did this and I touched her, and I think she liked it, but I'm not sure. Um and then their mother came in and ruined the whole thing. I mean, like it's just the most normal thing in the world, and you're sitting there horrified. That's a psychopath for you. Um, so, anyways, that's kind of the daily life of a psychopath. I'm going to leave it there. There's some more stuff I'm going to share in time, but I thought that would give you an idea of what to look for so you know who you're dealing with, and stay out of their way as much as possible. If you're in a job, get transferred somewhere else if you can. Just minimize contact if you can't totally get out of contact with them, and realize that they're not right in the head. They're not. They're dangerous. So that's about it. Have a great day. Eyes wide open, moving forward, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks.